Chapter 11 word problems. This chapter will focus on questions that require you to construct an equation or expression from a given situation. You will develop the instinct for translating words into math, setting the right variables, and finally solving for the answer. So what all we are going to do is we'll translate the given question which is in words to math, into equation and all with the right variables, and finally we solve it. This is what we are going to do. Turning the word problem to equation using right variables, we solve it. Coming to question number 1. A retail store has monthly fixed cost of $3,000 and monthly salary cost $2,500 for each employee. If the store maintains a total of X employees during a certain year, which of the following equation represents the total cost C in dollars of running the store for that year? He's saying for that year. You need to be careful with this. So retail store has monthly fixed cost $3,000. You have options here clearly. If it is monthly fixed cost, you can see it is 3,000. It's not going to be changed. Monthly 3,000 is fixed, and it is monthly. Be careful. And monthly salary cost $2,500 each employee. Okay. So let's write 3,000 rupees monthly cost fixed, and there are number of employees. We don't know how many number of employees are there. For them each it is $2,500, and they also said if the store maintains X employees, which means 2,500 into X, because $2,500 into X number of employees. If it is 2, then it will be 2. If it is 3, it will be 3. Now the question is during certain year. Here monthly salary, monthly fixed cost, but they said if the store maintains a total of X employees during a certain year, they are paying monthly only, but for 1 year, every month regularly. So which of the following equation represents the total cost in C? So C equals to, in dollars, of running the store for year. This is the cost per month. Why? This is $3,000. This thing is for month 1, and 2,500 into X number of employees. This is only for 1 month, but we have to write it for 12 months. So 12 months, next month also same thing repeats. You got my point, what I'm talking? Next month is same number of dollars you have to pay. 3,000 plus 2,500 into X number of employees. Next month, third month, fourth month, it repeats. So what we do, this thing is going to get multiplied by 12. Then it is going to be for 1 year. So which option is the answer here out of A, B, C, D? Which is matching? It is not C, definitely, because 12 only multiplying with 3,000, not multiplying with employees. You need to give payment for employees as well. Is giving for employee, but not monthly cost. Monthly fixed cost, he said. So option D is also incorrect because it is also multiplied by 12. And option C is for 1 month, not for 1 year. So that's why option C is incorrect. And option B is correct because it is for 12 months. They said it for year, but they did not give in terms in options in years. They given in months. So have to go with that 12 months. Let me go with question number 2. Carter traveled a total of 20 miles by jogging. This 20 miles is equals to jogging at a speed of 4 miles per hour and biking. 20 miles he did jogging and biking. With the speed of jogging is 4 miles per hour, at a speed of B miles per hour is for biking. And he spent 1 more hour jogging than biking. 1 extra hour for jogging and biking. Which equation represents? You can see 4 options, and where X represents the number of hours Carter spent jogging. So this X is telling clearly about jogging. So if jogging equals to X, you can see the complete equation here. X and X plus 1, X and X minus 1, X and X plus 1, X and X minus 1. What does this represent? They already said in the beginning, total 20, jogging and biking, jogging and biking. So if jogging is X, what is biking? Biking will be X minus 1, because that's what they said in the second line. He spends 1 more hour jogging than he did biking. That's why it is X minus 1. So because of this X minus 1, I'm directly eliminating option A and option C. So now they said 4 miles per hour. 4 miles per hour he did jogging. So obviously it is option B, not option D. How come it will be by? You got my point? He did 4 miles per hour. What this X represents? Jogging. 4 miles jogging. If the 4 comes in the denominator, the meaning changes. And B here X represents jogging. B represents what they said. B miles per hour. but they did not mention x minus 1. X minus 1 represents biking. We can't, these things can't be in the denominator. They are representing what? X is representing jogging, B is representing number of miles per hour he did it biking. So it's option B. Got it? Sure?
Yes.
Coming to example number 3. Sum of 3 consecutive integers is 72. What do you mean by sum? Plus of 3. 1, 2, 3. Sum integers equals 72. Integers we don't know. What is the largest of these 3 integers? Consecutive, back to back, which means if one number is x, the other one will be x plus 1, the other one will be x plus 2. You understood? So here sum of 3 consecutive means I'm taking one is x, another is x plus 1, another is x plus 2. These are the consecutive. Consecutive means back to back. 3, 1, 2, 3. Sum. You can see the sum that equals 72. What? Integers. We have to figure out of these 3 consecutive integers the largest integer. For example 1 plus 2 plus 3. These are the consecutive integers. 3 consecutive integers which equals to 6. Out of them the largest integer is 3. Hope you understood. I just said you an example. Got it?
Yeah, I see what.
Now by solving this part you are going to get the value of x. So that will be x and x and x. Directly I'll write 3x and 1 plus 2 which is 3, that equals 72. So 3x equals 72 minus 3. So 3x equals to 69. So x equals to 69 by 3 which is equals to 23.
Wait, why did this 3x come? Why did this 3x come?
X, x, x. Add them. How much you get? 3x only, right?
3.
That's what I wrote. And don't think that this is your final answer. The question is not about the finding the value of x. The question is all about finding the largest of these 3 integers. So x, you got only x value, which is x equals to 23. But we have 3 consecutive integers, x plus 1 and x plus 2 also. X plus 1 equals to 23 plus 1 which is 24 and x plus 2 which is equals to 25. So out of them the largest one will be how much? Which is the largest
25,
one?
25.
25. So that will be the largest
of. Up. What did you do? Wait, scroll.
By method 2. What is that? Here we took previously we took consecutive integers. They said, they didn't said increasing order or decreasing order. You can see I took x plus 1, x plus 2. This is an increasing order. We can also take the numbers like x minus 2, x minus 1, x as decreasing order, even though they are in consecutive form only. Let's say 3, 2, 1. They are 3 consecutive numbers but decreasing order. You can take that way also and you can solve it. So you can see what I'm going to do now is I'll just take this x minus 2 plus x minus 1 plus x, that equals to 72. And then x plus x plus x, 3x minus 2 minus 1 minus 3, that equals 72. 3x, that equals to 72 plus 3. This is minus 3 transposed to RHS, that is plus 3. So 3x equals 75. X equals to 75 divided by 3. So 3 times 1, 3 times 2 and 1 remaining it will go with 5. So it's 15. 3 times 5. So x equals to 25. We got x value equals to 25. X minus, what is the first one? X minus 2 equals 25 minus 2 which is 23. X minus 1 which is 25 minus 1 which is 24. Out of these 3, the highest integer or the largest integer is 25. Whatever the way you proceed, you end up same result. Clear? Coming to example number 4. One number is 3 times another number. If they sum 44, what is the larger of the 2 numbers? So first of all, they said one number is 3 times another number. What is that another number? One number is, let's take another number. Let's consider that another number. We don't know that another number. We consider it as x. If we consider this another number as x, that one number, just randomly, that one number equals to 3 times another number, 3 times of x. If you take any number, the other number will be 3 times of it. This is what the numbers they given to us. If they sum up equals 44, x plus 3x equals 44. If they sum up equals 44, what is the larger of the two numbers? So if you sum up, you get x equals to, 4x equals to 44, x equals to 44 by 4, which is x equals 11. So what is the larger of the two? They did not ask you to find the value of x. Out of these two numbers, x and 3x, which one is larger? X is 11. The other number is 3 into 11, which is 33. This 33 is the larger one. What is the larger of the two numbers? This one, 33. Clear? Example 5. Of the children enrolled at a daycare program, 70% attended full time and the rest attended part time. Let's say full time attended 70%, part time attended 30%. If the number of children who attend full time is 150 more than the number of children who attend part time, what is the total number of children enrolled at the daycare? Let me tell you. So first of all, this equals to 0.70, I'll write, or else 70 by 100, which is equals to 0.7. After crossing out this, after doing division, you get 0.7. 30 by 100, which is equals to 0 cancel, then it is 0.2. Fine. Now what they said here if the number of children who attend full time is 150 more than the number of children who attend part time, fine. What is the total number of children enrolled at the daycare program? Total number of children, that equals to x. Total number of children enrolled at the daycare program equals to x. We don't know that. We have to find that one actually. So how we are going to find? We have these percentages about the full time and part time, and we also have some number here. Let's write this. What I underline with blue color, that's the main part here. If the number of children who attend full time is number of children who attend full time, number of children, we know that total number of children is x. So the number of children who attend full time, which means full time is 0.7x, 0.7. I'm writing it to 0.7 of the children. What is this x represents? X is the number of children. Got it? It's 70% of the total number of children. X means. Watch it carefully. Here, this is attend full time is equals 150 more than the number of children, more than plus, less than minus, more than the number of children who attended part time. Number of children means x, attended part time, which is 0.3. 0.3x, 30% of children attended part time. I formed the equation given in word. Now I'll try to solve it. 0.7x minus 0.3x. I just kept this x on left side by transposing 0.3x to left side, and then I end up with 0.4x, that is equals to 150. So x equals to 150 divided by 0.4. If you solve that part, you are going to get 375. X value equals to 375. Understand carefully this question. Albert is 7 years older than Henry. In 5 years, Albert will be twice as old as Henry. How many years old is Albert now? Wait. Had they given what is the age of Albert now? No. That is what the question. Let's write that as x. Albert age equals x. Albert is 7 years older than Henry. How can we express this? Albert age is x. Then what is Henry age? Henry age is equal to x minus 7 we can write. We can write Henry age is x minus 7 from this statement. In 5 years, Albert will be twice as old as Henry. So what happens here? They are saying 5 years. I just wrote Albert age and I just wrote Henry age here. After writing this, they are talking about in 5 years, which means plus 5 years for Albert plus 5 years for Henry. So what it become? Now we are talking about the Albert age after 5 years. Now Albert age. Now Albert age equals to x plus 5. And now Henry age x minus 7 plus 5, that equals to x minus 2. Now we have their ages after 5 years. Listen, Albert will be twice old as Henry. One, see, Albert will be twice as old as Henry. Albert is equals to twice of Henry.
Why
Albert,
did you wait for the Henry age?
Al
Why did you put x minus 2?
after 5 years, what will be the age? Age of Henry is x minus 7. Then if you, we are talking after 5 years. So I added 5 years here. Then it become x minus 2. Yeah. And the next Albert will be twice. Albert will be twice of Henry. I, uh, I just wrote it in mathematical form. Then we have to find the value of x now. Let's see. X plus 5, that equals to 2x minus 4. And then 5 plus 4. I just sending this numbers to one side and variables to another side. 2x minus x. So 9 equals x. So we got x value is 9. What is that x represents? Albert age. How many years old is Albert now? X is 9. Example 7. After each of her workouts, Iris consumes 8 ounces of particular drink that is sold in 16-ounce bottle. 8 ounces drink Iris consumes, that equals to sold in, which is equal to 16-ounce bottle, which means from one full bottle she drinks only half of the bottle. Each bottle contains 20 grams of protein. So we can write that as one bottle equals to 20 grams protein, they said. And here each bottle has 16 ounce. So I'm just writing this as, converting this as 16 ounce equals to 20 grams. 16 ounce bottle. Because one bottle, in one bottle we have 16 ounce. It will be useful further. Iris would like to increase her protein intake by 3 grams after each workout. So she want to increase her protein by 3 grams. In protein intake, that equals to 3 grams she want to increase. Which equation can Iris use to determine how many additional ounces x, they said additional ounces x of the drink she should consume after each workout. So we need to find how many additional ounces, which is equals to x, she need to consume so that she will get 3 grams of protein intake. If here we have one thing, for 16 ounce she'll get 20 grams of protein, like in a bottle. Then for 3 grams, what is the protein intake she will get? That is the question. Let me rewrite this thing. 16 ounce equals to, she is getting 20 grams in a bottle. That's what the or information they given to us. 16 ounce bottle will give you 20 grams protein. So for we need to find what? 3 grams protein she need. Then how many additional ounces she need to take? The main question here is which equation. We need not get the additional ounces exactly. It's all about finding the equation here, A, B, C, D. We can directly delete this B and D, but I'll tell you after solving this. So you can solve this thing by cross multiplication, or you can also solve it by conversion method. So let's do by conversion method first and cross multiplication method. And be careful, this ounce thing one side, protein in grams, which should be on one side. So now what do we need to find? Dash ounce. We need to find dash ounce. Given 3 grams. I'm just writing 3 grams. The given information is 3 grams and we need ounce. So what we can do, according to conversion method, we have to cross out this grams so that grams will come on the denominator, and to get ounce, and ounce must be in the numerator. So we use this. We can rewrite this as 16 ounce by 20 grams. So 16 ounce by 20 grams. So here grams crossed out. So we end up with this. How many additional ounce? They said that additional ounce is also as X they mentioned. X ounces. We need to get an equation which is in options. You can see A, B, C, D. So what I will do is X should be here, 3 must be in the after equal sign. You can see 3 or 13 something they given here. So we try to form in that format and see what do we get. So 16 by, or I'll just keep this 3 here itself. What do we have? 3 into 16 by 20. Here ounce is there, that equals to X ounce. So what we do now is we just transpose this to RHS. We end up with 3 equals to X ounce multiply by 20 by 16 ounce. So ounce will come in the denominator. Ounce. So ounce cancel off. So we can write directly 20 by 16x, that equals to 3. So it's matching with 20 by 16x. Option 3, 20 by 16x equals 3. And one more thing, B and D are wrong because it's not 13 grams of protein, it is 3 grams of protein. So option A and C. You can directly also cross out option B and D because it's not 13 grams of protein. And you need to figure out A and C by this conversion method or cross multiplication method. You can see this cross multiplication method helps you get a bit faster. So you can see here 16 ounce into 3 grams, this and this X, this is X they mentioned, X additional ounces, X into 20 grams of protein. So what do we need? I just keep 3 grams here, that equals to X into 20 grams by 60 ounce. This is X ounce actually. So X ounce cancel. We can cross out this grams here and grams here. So that will end up with X into 20 by 16. 20 by 16 into X equals 3 if we want to write exactly like option. So if you're good at calculating, doesn't require this way to calculate this long, you can get it very easily if you understand the question. To make you understand, I just wrote multiple steps, many steps, 2 methods, so that you can understand in a better way. Done.